everyone, this is Jeanette Armstrong, your instructor. Today I want to spend a little time teaching you about using some Google tools that I find to be very beneficial in working with students. These are tools that will help you with your productivity, and it will also help your students with assignments that you might ask them to complete. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the tools that we're going to talk about today. I have my Google homepage open here. I'm going to just type in Drive. When I type in Drive, it pulls up the Google Drive where I keep most of my documents. I'm going to go to Create a new document. And for the purpose of this class, we're just going to experiment a little bit with some of the tools that are available for you to use and share with your students. So we're going to pretend that I am writing some type of, research paper today. So I'm just going to put in a sentence here. Hopefully my computer's going to work for me. Oops. I like cats because they are cute and smart. I do not like snakes because they are scary. All right, there we go. So this is the start of some type of paper that I'm writing. So now we have to insert some type of research or some type of support for the statements that I've made. So I'm going to look at cats, and I'm going to highlight my word cats, and I'm going to go up here into tools, and I'm going to hit research. When I hit research, I have this menu that pops up over here, which is going to tell me all kinds of information about cats. But the one thing that I want to point out to you is anywhere you see a tiny little drop down arrow, you have options of using that for different options. So right here, if I click this drop down arrow, I can determine where I want to begin my research. Do I want to begin it with everything Google, with images, with scholarly research, with quotes, a dictionary definition, or things that I personally have in my Google Drive, or tables? So for this sample, let's just go ahead and hit everything. Then you'll see this little drop down arrow here. Go ahead and click on this one, and you can change how you would like your citation formats in this paper. When I click here, I have MLA, APA, or Chicago. I'm going to click APA because most of our work is done in APA in the School of Education. Now when I scroll down, I have all this information about cats. Typically the first thing that will pop up is Wikipedia, so you might need to have a discussion with your students about the reliability of Wikipedia. And then we have other websites that will pop up for us. When I hover over these websites, I have some options. I can click directly on the link, I can preview it, insert it, or cite it. I can also do all of those options. So for this demonstration, I'm going to click Preview, and then I'm previewing this website about cats. I can go ahead and open the entire website, or I can just look at this preview. I'm going to go back and I'm going to insert that link, and you can see that over here my cats turned blue because I've inserted a link directly to this website. And then I'm also going to decide to cite that information. When I cite it, you see that a little number 1 has appeared here. And now when I scroll down to the bottom of my page, I can see that it has automatically cited my sources for me. Pretty cool trick. All right, I'm going to go over here, and I think I want to insert a picture of a cat now. So if I go back up to here and hit Images, now I have cat images. I can simply drag one of these images over into my report. And you see that it gave it a number 2. When I go down here, it's citing the source where I obtained the image of the cat. So it helps out a little bit with giving credit to images. All right, let's play around a little bit with snakes. I'm going to highlight snakes. And I can also type it in over here, but I actually prefer to go right up into here and change it this way because then I don't have to change my highlighting. I would like to look at scholarly reports about snakes. I have no idea what I'm reading here, so I'm just going to click on one. I can insert it, and it went ahead and directly inserted this. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to undo that and put it at the bottom because I don't want to have that one in there. Let's go back up and look at everything, and we'll cite a document in a minute. All right, so there's our friend Wikipedia. Look, here's YouTube. I could put in a YouTube link. Let's preview this one. Ooh, I'm not sure if it's going to work for me. It has that really weird little thing on there. Maybe I better look at another one. I'm going to hit this arrow and it goes away. Snake facts. Let's preview snake facts. Ooh, that looks cool. All right. So if I were actually doing this, I would read the information, obviously. But now I'm going to hover over it again. I am going to insert that link. I am going to cite my source. Let's get rid of this. And then we can scroll right down here and we can see that it automatically put it in as number 3. What I like about this, what's super cool in my opinion, is, after you write a report, you often need to go back and revise and edit. So if I take this and I cut it and I put it in here, you can see it automatically moved the citation numbers. So now this is number 1, cats are number 2, the kitty is number 3. When I scroll down to the bottom, it's automatically moved my citations at the bottom as well. So it allows a lot of flexibility for you to go back and edit and highlight and move the items that you've chosen to include. Let's take a look. I'm going to hit the X here so we can go out of here. And let's take a look at these links and see if they really worked for me. Looks like that one worked. So that one seems to have worked just fine. Let's go check this one. And there it is. So it works just fine. Had I taken the time to insert the YouTube video link, it would actually take you right out to the YouTube video. So when you're thinking about ways students can make their documents a little more interactive, these are some great options because it will cite sources, it will provide direct links, it will take you to YouTube or other websites in a snap. That was pretty quick. So let's remember that you have this option in tools for you to use with your students. Go ahead and experiment with this. Give it a try, play with it, and see what you come up with, because I'm going to have you put a response on our Moodle this week. All right. Thanks for your time. Enjoy playing with Moodle.